जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुनतीरावनचारी। यमुनतीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा, प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा। प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद। Nitai Gaura Pramanande. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nasta Prayesu Habhadresu Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhagir Bhavati Naisakim. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is very men of concourse, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author, by regular attendance in classes on Srimad Bhagavatam, and by rendering of service unto the pure devotees of the Lord. All that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the Personality of Godhead, whose praise with transcendental song is established as an irrevocable fact. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 30 and Text 10, chapter entitled The Activities of the Prachetas. Asau eva varosmakam. Asau eva varosmakam. Ipsito jagatapathe. Ipsito jagatapathe. Prasanno Bhagavan yesam. Prasanno Bhagavan yesam. Apavarga gurur gathe. Apavarga gurur gathe. Asau eva varosmakam. Ipsito jagatapathe. Prasanno Bhagavan yesam. Apavarga gurur gathe. Asau eva varosmakam. Ipsito jagatapathe. Prasanno Bhagavan yesam. Apavarga gurur gathe. Asau, that, eva, certainly, vara, benediction, asmakam, our, ipsita, desire, Jagata, of the universe. Pathe, O Lord. Prasanna, satisfied. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yesam, with whom Apavarga, of transcendental loving service. Guru, the teacher. Gati, the ultimate goal of life. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: O Lord of the Universe, You are the actual teacher of the science of devotional service. We are satisfied that Your Lordship is the ultimate goal of our life, and we pray that You will be satisfied with us. That is our benediction. We do not desire anything other than Your full satisfaction. Purport: in this verse, the words Apavarga Gurur Gati are very significant. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, Text 11, the Supreme Lord is the ultimate fact of the Absolute Truth. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan eti Sabjate. The Absolute Truth is realized in three features: impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and ultimately the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. The word Apavarga means liberation. Pavarga means material existence. In material existence, one always works very hard, but is ultimately baffled. One then dies and has to accept another body to work very hard again. This is the cycle of material existence. Apavarga means just the opposite. Instead of working hard like cats and dogs, one returns home, back to Godhead. Liberation begins with merging into the Brahman effulgence of the Supreme Lord. This conception is held by the Jnani Sampradaya, philosophical speculators. But realization of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is higher. When a devotee understands that the Lord is satisfied, liberation or merging into the effulgence of the Lord is not very difficult. One has to approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the impersonal Brahman effulgence, just as one has to approach the sun through the sunshine. It is not very difficult to merge into the impersonal effulgence of the Lord, Brahman, if one is satisfied, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksuranmalitamena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sangrajatam Sahagano Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadotam Parijana Saidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamsha. He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dena Bando Jagatpate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhano Sudhe Devi Pranamami Aripriye Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evecha Patidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vande Nantat Bhuteswaryam Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhum Nichopyat Prasadashat Bhakti Sastra Pravartakam Santakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresam Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisam Meghavarnam Shubhahangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Dhyana Ghamyam Mande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokake Natham Mande Lakshmi Padim Devam Sankuchakra Ghadadaram Vidyamurtim Ayagrivam Saptatanyana Labdhaye Amurdatmo Tametamo Amurdam Aranamibam Pancharatram Agamacharyam Vande Vaigunda Bhubadhim Asau Eva Varos Makam Ipsito Jagathapate Prasanno Bhagavan Yesam Apavarga Gurur Gati. O Lord of the universe, you are the actual teacher of the science of devotional service. We are satisfied that your Lordship is the ultimate goal of our life, and we pray that you will be satisfied with us. That is our benediction. We do not desire anything other than your full satisfaction. So here we are continuing the reading of the subject matter of the conversation of the Prachetas with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the Prachetas, being the devotees of the Lord, they are totally satisfied in the Krishna consciousness, and they are totally satisfied because they have accepted Lord Krishna to be the ultimate goal of their life. When somebody knows where is their destination and they are very happy that they are very clear about their destination. Like Prabhupada says, the aeroplane is flying. If the aeroplane do not know where is the landing place, if they do not know the destination, and with the great aeroplane, with the great pilot and great passengers, either you are in the economic class, whether you are in the business class or VIP class, everybody become very great anxiety. The moment they know where they are landing, and they are very peaceful. Similarly, devotee lives are very peaceful and very satisfied, and they know the ultimate destination is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here the Prachetas, being the devotees of the Lord, they are very clear about the ultimate goal of life. They have said here that they have accepted Krishna to be the ultimate goal of their life. This has been confirmed in the chapter 9, text 15, Jnanam Yajnanam Chapi Anye Yajante Mam Upasate Ekadvena Pratakvena Bahuda Visvato Mukham. Those who are on the path of Jnana, acquiring knowledge, they worship the Lord in the various ways, and ultimately they see the Lord as the universal form. So whatever you are seeing in this world and whatever you are not able to witness is all ultimately the universal form of the Lord. Aham krator aham yagyam swadaham aham ausadam aham mantram aham evacham aham agnir aham muttam. In the chapter 9, text 16, Krishna declares aham kratur means that is a ritual, aham yagyam is the sacrifice, swadaham is the oblation towards the forefathers, and is the herbs, and is the transcendental chanting of the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Aham mantro, aham evacham. Aham agnir is the fire, is the butter, and is the offering. Pitaham asya jagato matarata pitamaha vedyam pavitram omkara riksama yajur evacha. Further, the Lord declared in the chapter 9, text 17, that He is the Father of the universe, He is the Mother, He is the support, He is the grandsire, He is the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Adharvaveda. And further He declares in the chapter 9, 18, Ghatir Bharto Prabhu Saksir, Nivasam Saranam Surit, Prabhavam Prayam Sthanam, Nidanam Bijam Abhyayam. Gatir means is the ultimate goal of human life. Bharta means is the maintainer of the every living being. Prabhu means is the master of every living being. Gatir Bharta Prabhu Saksi is the witness of every living being. Nivasa Saranam Surit is the supreme abode for the living being, is the refuge of the living entities. Surit is the ultimate friend of the living being, Prabham Pralayam Sthanam. Everything emanates from Him, all the creation and annihilation comes from Him. And He is the resting place of the living being. Normally you go to the Christian graveyard, they say rest in peace. Ultimately you have to come to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mritu Sarvahara Shaham, when He comes with the flutes, with the beautiful forms to allow you for resting, but human beings are not very inclined towards the two arms form with the beautiful flute, but they don't mind to accept the Yamaraj, the superintendent of death. So Krishna gives you peace, and Yamaraj also ultimately puts you in peace. So it is our choice whether we wanted to select the Yamaraj to be our ultimate peace. Yamaraj to be ultimate peace means that we have to come back again after the punishment in the hellish condition of life. We accept Krishna to be our ultimate peace. Then we are no longer have to take birth in this material world. Vitaraga Bhayakroda Manmayamam Upasrita Bahavo Jnana Tapasa Puta Madbhavam Agata. In order to go back to Krishna, in order to be very peaceful in this very lifetime, we have to give up vitaraga, the attachment for the material world. We have to give up the fear in the material world. and we have to give up the anger. So here the Prachetas have accepted Krishna to be the ultimate goal of their life. And because they are very clear about their destination after this material world, and they are very satisfied in Krishna consciousness. And Arjuna have again declared in the chapter 10, 12 onward, Param Brahma, Param Dhamma, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavam, Purusam, Sasvatyam, Divyam, Adim Devam, Ajam Vibhavam. Agosvam Risaye Sarve Devarasi Narada Sada, Asito Devalavyaso Tvam Chaiva Pravishyame. That Arjuna declared that, my dear Lord, you are the Param Brahma, you are the Supreme Lord. Param Dhamma, you are the Supreme Abode. Pavitram Paramam Bhavam, you are the purest of everything. Purusam Saswatam Divam Adim Devam Ajam Vibhavam. You are the Supreme Enjoyer. Ahuswam Risaya Sarve. Not only I am declaring, I am accepting you to be the Supreme, but all the great sages, Asito, Devalo, Vyaso, Sage Asita, Devarisi, Narada Muni, and all the other demigods are also accepting that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sarvam Meta Ridham Manye Janmam Vadasi Kesava Nahite Bhagavan Vyaktim Vidur Deva Nadanava. The chapter 10, text 14, Krishna says, Sarvam Meta Ridham Manye Janmam Vadasi Kesava. I totally accept whatever you have said. Neither the demigods or demon in this world will never understand your origin. Swayam me vatmanatmanam vetam cha purusottamam bhuta bhavana bhutesu deva deva jagat pathe. In the chapter 10, text 16, text 15, the Lord says that only you know about yourself through your internal potency. Practically every living being are working on the external potency, Bahiranga Sakti. Generally, people are carried away by the so-called material enjoyment, and they are somewhere or other conditioned by the external potency. They are not able to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead being the origin of everything in the world and being the ultimate goal of a human being. As I said before, if the aeroplane flying and flying and flying, it cannot fly all the time. At a time, the aeroplane must be landing in somewhere. So similar way, we cannot be eternally living in this world. Jatasya idruva mrityur durva janma mrityasya cha tasmad aparya aryarete natom sochitum arhasi. Those who have taken birth, they are very sure to die. Vyakta abhyadini bhutani avyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nirlenam eva tatraka paridhevana. There was a time you were not existent in this material world, and in the between you have appeared here, and finally you won't be here again. We were not here in this material world at one point of time. Somewhere or other in between we have come to this world, and finally again we will be disappearing from this world. Acharya vad pasyachit kaschidinam acharya vad vadanti tadaiva chanya acharya vad chayanam anyasri noti sudvapyekam vedana chaiva kaschid. In the chapter 2, text 29, Krishna says that Acharyava means become amazing, very surprising. That is, become very amazing to understand about the soul. Even after hearing many times, even after talking many times, even after trying to see many times, the living entities always became very amazed about the existence of the soul in this world. So somewhere or other, Arjuna said, it's only through your internal potency. That means only through the spiritual activities a person may be able to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Manusyanam sahasresu kasyed yatati siddhaya yatatam api siddhanam kasyin mameti tadvataha. In the chapter 7, text 3, Krishna says, out of thousands of people who are trying to get perfection, and those who are attain perfection, hardly one knows Him in truth. So that is not easy for any living condition, living being to try to understand the Lord in complete, unless they are full conscious of the Lord and their mind is attached to the Lord. In the chapter 7, text 1, the Lord says, Maya sakta mana parda yogam yunjam mat astraya asamsayam samagramam yadagyasya tachrino. Those who are fully conscious of Krishna, and their mind is attached to Krishna, and they may know Krishna in full. So it's very important our mind is always conscious of Krishna. And how the mind can become conscious of Krishna, how our mind can become attached to Krishna, how we can be fully conscious of Krishna and mind is attached to Krishna, that is only can be done by the process of devotional services and nothing else. Of course, Krishna has given many ways, different ways. Our living entity can uplift their consciousness. Krishna has given the option of karma yoga, of the jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, asanga yoga, and bhakti yoga. Ultimately, Krishna recommends the bhakti yoga, unalloyed devotional service unto the Lord, is the most easiest method, more loving ways to approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that Bhakti Yoga comes under the 6 practices: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. That one must spend time to hear about Krishna every day. Kirtanam, then whatever you heard, you must repeat. Then you'll be able to have the memory, remembrance in this life. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaran. No? So the Smaranam, remembrance of Krishna, only comes when you're practicing what you have heard in your life. Just like going to the school and you've been given some homework to do. And you come back home and then you do some revision. Then you remember what your teacher has taught you in the school. If you don't do your revision, just throw away the book, then you don't really remember what the teacher has taught you. The Shastra says there are 4 ways that one attain knowledge in his life. 4 ways that he doesn't learn everything from a guru. Guru teaches him 100% knowledge, but he only takes 25% of the knowledge from his guru. If I am giving you 100% the knowledge, only 25% will go into your brain. So now another 25% you go back and do revision. This morning I was in the Bhagavatam class, and what has been spoken in the Bhagavatam class? Oh, today Maharaj gave class, and he quoted some verses from the chapter 9, text 15, Jnanam Yajnanam Chapyanya, that those who are on this speculative knowledge, they worship the Lords in varieties form, and ultimately they see they take the universal form of the Lords to be ultimate. And I also heard this morning that he quoted another verse, chapter 9, 16, Aham Kratur Aham Yagyam, that the Lord is the ritual, the Lord is the sacrifice, the Lord is the oblation to the forefathers, the Lord is the herbs, and the Lord is the transcendental chanting of the Mahamantra, the Lord is the Agni fire, the Lord is the butter, and the Lord is the offering to the Agni. And you have to go back and revive again. What else he has said today? Okay, he has said that Pitaham Masya Jagato from chapter 9, 17, that Krishna declares that he is the father of the universe, he is the mother of the universe, he is the grandsire, he is the support of the universe. And he is the Rig Veda, he is the Samaveda, Yajurveda. What else he has said today? Oh, he has said, Gatir Bhaktu Prabhu Saksir in the chapter 9, 18. Gatir, that Krishna declared that is the goal of human life. Bhartu is the maintainer of living being. Prabhu, that Krishna is the master. Saksi is the witness. So in this way you have to go back and recall. Not go back and forget about everything. So 25%, because what I'm talking now, maybe I'm talking for an hour, it's not possible for you to take that 45 minutes speech 100% inside you. But when you go back and sit and try to recall, then the Shastra says that you gain another 25% of knowledge. 25% you take from this class, another 25% you get it when you do your revision. Now you got how many percent, Kristen? 50%. 25 from me and 25% from your own commitment. Now there are things you may not be very clear. So satsanga, you call your friend, oh, Suri, you were in the class. What else Maharaj said today? I only can recall this many. And you satsanga association of the devotees, it brings another 25% of knowledge into your life. So 25% from me, 25 from your own endeavor, and 25% from your satsanga. Then balance available another. How are you going to learn this 25? Krishna's mercy. When are you going to finish learning? When you speak it. Oh. So the Manusmriti says, life is a journey of education. Up to the last moment of life, you will be learning something in this world. Nobody can proclaim that I know everything here, that I've already finished reading everything, nothing else to read. So the Manu says 25% you learn from a teacher, 25% you do your own revision, another 25% you learn from your association, and the last 25%, the journey of life will give you the education, the last 25%, till at the point of death, when we are lying down on the bed of death, we'll be learning something in our life. Maybe we are lying down, we may be thinking that, my wife may come to see me. My ex-wife may come to see me. My ex-husband may come to see me. My useless children may come to see me. And you may think the neighbor fella is a useless fella. He will never come. But maybe he may come and stand before you. Your ex-wife or husband may not come. So till the point of that, you learn something in your life. So life is a journey of education. Open your mind, always be ready that there are so much to learn in our life. So in this way that here the Prachetas have accepted Krishna to be the ultimate goal, and they're very satisfied with Krishna because they know their destination, their landing place. So in this way, only way you also learn Krishna consciousness, understand Krishna only through full conscious of Krishna. Maya sakta manaparda yogam yunjam madasraya. That you become fully conscious of Krishna and your mind is attached to Krishna. In these two ways, Krishna says you can know me in full by conscious of Krishna all the time, and the mind is attached to Krishna. There was a man, he was not a devotee of Krishna, but he likes the picture of Krishna. Krishna conscious ISKCON has come out with so many different beautiful pictures of Krishna. Even in Malaysia, we try to go and preach about Krishna. Many South Indians, who are Shaivite, they may not, really interested in Krishna, but they like the picture of Krishna. Krishna, running around and playing with the, cows, and Krishna with Mother Yasoda, that, Radha Damodar picture. So there are many beautiful pictures. So this South Indian, he hanged all Krishna's pictures around the walls of his house, and every day you look at the beauty of Krishna, but he's not interested in anything else, to do some offering for Krishna, to do some chanting for Krishna, and to visit Krishna temple is not very interested, but he appreciates Krishna through the picture. But Krishna is very kind. Krishna saw that one good quality with this guy is that he likes my face, he likes my picture. So one day morning he was getting ready to go to work, and Krishna appeared before him. He said, asked him, where are you going? He said, I'm going to work. Why are you going to work? So that I can earn some money. Why you need the money? So that I can eat some food. Why you need the food? So that I will have some strength in my body. Why you need the strength? So that I can go back to work. If I don't have a strength in my body, how am I going to work? So you are going to work and earning money and eating because you wanted to get some strength. How about me? You are not giving me anything. You need food for yourself. You put the pictures of my picture all around the wall. But everything looks very nice, but you're not offering me anything. That's not very good. And a man said, my dear Krishna, look at you, I think, you like a supreme majesty. It's not easy to serve you. I heard that, it's very, very difficult to please you. And Krishna says, have you got Bhagavad Gita in your house? He says, yes. Have you read the Bhagavad Gita? He says, no. He says, that is your problem. You know why people's problem? Because they're not reading. And Krishna says, okay, bring the Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna says, open the chapter 9:26. What is that? Patram puspam palam toyam yo me bhakta prayachati tad aham bhakti upartan asnami prayatmanaha. If you offer me a leaf of flower, fruits or water with devotion, with love, I will accept it. Is it very difficult to get these 4 items? Is it very difficult? It's very difficult to get a leaf. He said, look at, around your house, there are many trees are there. You can take a leaf and offer to me. Is it difficult? He said, very difficult. Krishna asked, why? He says, Krishna, I'm in India. You look at all the trees and leaves. All the leaves got holes in it. There is no nice, beautiful looking, leaf here. So if I wanted to give you something, I must give you the best. So in India, I could not find the nice leaves. I cannot give you. Krishna asked him, how about the fruit? And the man says, all the wonderful, good fruits are coming from Switzerland. India, all the rotten fruits are there. You go and check, Krishna. I can offer to you the rotten fruit. And Krishna asked him, how about, flower? And the man says, my dear Krishna, how many babies are taking birth in India every day? The biggest population in India, 1.4 billion. Somebody taking birth, you have to give them flower. Somebody dying, you have to give them flower. So there are insufficiency of flower. Give means every day I must do for you. Not one day do, 10 days I don't do. Love means every day I must do. So he said, very sorry. Krishna asked him, how about water? And he said, Krishna, India got a bigger water problem. All the ladies are lining up every day, how many kilometers they are lining up, no water. So Krishna looked at him. He said, you look very clever boy. You got answer for everything. So Krishna asked him, have you got 2 eyes? He said, yes. Have you got some water inside your eyes? Yes. Then Krishna said, cry. He said, you cry. Cry thinking your most unfortunate situation in the world. You've got a nice human body. You got intelligent brain with you. And you got a job, you are earning money, you got everything, but you are not able to serve me anything. And now you're going to solve the ultimate problem of life, of repeated birth and death. Now you cry and cry and cry, trying to understand your unfortunate situation in the world. When you cry, the waters are flowing out. He said, I'm talking about the water coming from inside you, not from outside. So Krishna is not interested in your fruit. He is not interested in your leaf. He is not interested in your food, but he is interested in you. He wants you to go back to him. That's all Krishna wants, and that can be done through devotional service unto the Lord. So in this way, we have got a very great opportunity to be part of this wonderful Krishna conscious movement, and we have got all the sufficient intelligence and facility to revive our Krishna consciousness. And this morning we have heard from the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that deep within, inside, there is the Sai Bhava, the Prem, the love of Krishna. It is eternally available within us. And that love domination, it can be revived again through the Nityasiddha Krishna Prema Chadiya Kabunaya Sravanadi Chuda Chitte Kalaya Uda. That by hearing and chanting of the Krishna's holy name, his glories, and that dormant love within us, this is the only ingredients going to make your life totally satisfied and happy. All other thing is only advertisement in your movie. Christian is a movie. Suri is a movie. That means your life is a movie. In between you get married, there's advertisement. Little bit you are going out from the movie. An advertisement, in the beginning looks very amazing. After some time, boring all the time. Same advertisement. In the beginning, we are very fired up, we should get married. After some time, we are waiting, when can I get out from this marriage? So because you don't have Krishna consciousness inside you, merely we wanted to, gratify the external elements. We wanted to gratify the mind, gratify the intelligence, gratify the 23 elements in your body somewhere or other. All these elements are dead elements. They are not interacting with you because they're dead elements. Only way we can satisfied and happy in our life through the Krishna conscious processes. So now we have got this very great opportunity, and we should take advantage of this opportunity, and we should somewhere or other be enthused. Utsaha, Nishaya, Dharya, Tat Karma Pravartana, that we must be very enthusiastically practice Krishna consciousness. We must have the confidence that somewhere or other Krishna will reciprocate, and we must have the patience that one day it will happen. So in this way that we have to somewhere or other connect ourselves in Krishna consciousness, and truly we will be able to see the great kindness of Krishna for the living being. And Krishna says, he is very happy with the devotees that have been mentioned in the chapter, Canto 4, chapter 11, text 13. I think that been said that Krishna says, Titikshava Karunaya Maitraya Chaiva. Krishna says, because devotees are very tolerant, and they are very kind, and they are very friendly towards other living beings, and they are equally disposed in everything, that makes me very happy about devotees. When you are very tolerant, when you are very kind, when you are very friendly to every living being, and you are equally disposed in everything, Krishna says, I'm very happy with my devotees. So in this way that we have to get transformation, transform. Not simply hearing and hearing and hearing, but we are not bringing it into the application. There was a monkey sitting in the tree with few other monkeys, and it was announced tomorrow is Ekadasi. And all the monkeys were thinking, we should take Ekadasi Vrata. And the head of the monkey said, we should observe Ekadasi. And all went and sat on top of the tree, and is getting, tomorrow is going to be Ekadasi morning, and is getting, the sun is already, set, getting dark. And one of the monkeys said, tomorrow Ekadasi, we are fasting, we are not going to eat anything. And day after tomorrow, Dwadasi, we have to break the fast. And if one whole day we are not eating, we may not have strength in our body, even to pluck the fruit day after tomorrow. Better we pluck the tree and keep it today. So the head of the monk, everybody plucked their fruit and all kept it with them. Because tomorrow fasting, whole day fasting, we don't have energy day after tomorrow to jump and go and look for fruit and pluck the fruit. So all plucked the fruit and kept it to themselves. And it's getting a little bit, night, one monkey says, we are not able to jump and go and pluck the fruit. How we left the energy to bite the fruit? Better we keep it in our mouth. I said, okay. So they kept it in the mouth, And time passing by, another monkey says, if we keep it in the mouth, we left the energy to bite. So better we bite and keep it. And it was, next day morning, Ekadasi going to start, and one monkey said, if we can bite, can keep in how we'll have the energy to swallow the, fruit. Better today we do it. So in this way, no monkey took, Ekadasi Vrata. So we should, put everything in practice, and you will see Krishna will give you the ultimate happy and peace in your life. You don't need to work very hard for the survival in the world. Look at the dogs and cats and elephant and everything. Elephant eats so much. Who provides the food for the elephant? Elephant did not go to any university to study how to go and make money and buy some fruits and eat. So Prabhupada says, even the dogs and cats, they get what they need to get. So Krishna is the ultimate for you. Gatir Bhartu. He is the Bhartu, he is the maintainer. He is your father. Parents knows that they have to feed the children. If you are totally dependent on Krishna, why Krishna cannot provide these things to you? Unless, we don't have faith, Astra, Dadana Purusa, Dharmasya Parantapa, Haprapya Mam Nivartanti Mritu Samsara Varitman in the chapter 9. Text 3, Krishna says, those who don't have faith in the path of Krishna consciousness, they fall again into the cycle of repeated birth and death. So Krishna consciousness is very, very simple, very, very easy. Provided that, you don't give your own, mental speculation inside here. And anything comes and goes, you take it as a blessing of Krishna. And Krishna says, Samoham Sarva Bhutesu Namedvasa. I have no enemies, I have no friend in the world. I'm not envious of any living being, I'm not partial to anybody in the world. Apichet Suraracharo Bhaja. Even you are sinful, come to me, you should be considered as a devotee. Sipram Bhavanti Dharmatvam Sasva Chanti Nigachati Kaunteya Pratijane Name Bhakta Punasyat. In the chapter 9:30, Krishna says, now Krishna, Arjun, that a sinful man, however sinful he comes to me, and he's situated in this dharma and the path of Krishna consciousness. He said that he also will be cross over the miseries of life. Now you declare to the world that my devotee will never perishes. You must have the faith. When the Mahabharata war is about to take place and Paprigan came, Paprigan is the grandson of the Pandavas. He is the son of, is the, son of the, grandson of the Bhima, And he came during the time, they are about to fight, and Paprigan came, and then he bowed down to the Pandavas. And Yudhishthira asked him, who are you? Oh, he said, I'm, your grandson. And then he asked, the Yudhishthira, what are you all doing here? Why everybody assembled here? And Yudhishthira says, we have to fight, And whom you wanted to fight with? And then he said, opposite, look at the other party standing, we have to fight with them. Oh, he said like that. And then, you wanted to kill them? He said, yes. And all of you have come to kill those people? He said, yes. And Paprigan says, I alone can kill them, no need all these people. I don't need all these, warriors to kill those people on the other side. He said, I alone can kill them. And Yudhishthira asked, how you can kill them? He said, I got 2 arrows with me. He said, 1 arrow I leave, that will produce a reddish color, and the reddish color will go and touch the heart of, whoever is going to die in this battle. And the second one I shoot, it will go and shoot whoever has got that reddish color mark. So in this way, he took out the first arrow, and then he released, and then he went and touched. The reddish power came out, and then went and marked, all Bhisma, Drona, Kripa, everybody, whoever is going to die in the battlefield, the reddish mark, on their chest. And then he took out another arrow. He wanted to shoot another arrow. That time Krishna took out his Sudarshan, and then he released the Sudarshan. He went and cut off the, the head of Paprigan. And then, Pandavas were very unhappy with Krishna. My dear Krishna, He's our man. He has come to help us. Our own man killing our own man is not very good. You are our man. He is our man. How he can kill our own man? And Krishna says, there is nothing about my own man in the world. Samoham sarva bhutesu. I'm not partial to anybody. There is nobody is friend to me, nobody is enemy to me. My dear Pandava, today I'm on your side because you follow the principle of dharma. If the Duryodhana is willing to follow, I'm in the side of the Duryodhana. For me, it's nothing else. My only mission is to how to re-establish the dharma. And they were very happy. And that time, Paprigan, he thanked Krishna. He said, my dear Krishna, thank you so much for killing me. And they were amazed how he is thanking Krishna. And he said, oh Krishna, I'm tired of living in the world, Paprigan says. Ask my father, how can I go back to spiritual world? My father said there are two ways to go back to the spiritual world. One, by practicing of Bhakti Yoga. Another one, you get killed by Krishna. He said Bhakti Yoga takes a very long time. And get killed, immediately can go back to Krishna. So I came here to get killed. I want to go back, that's it. But I got my humble request. He said, that I also wanted to see the battle, the war. So that time Krishna picked up the head of Paprika and threw it on top of the tree, was hanging there. He was seeing the war. And after the war, that Krishna and Sahadev, they're walking. People have come from Hastinapur, all are collecting the dead body around. And then people are talking about the strength, the power of Bhima, the power of Arjuna. Those who are collecting the dead body, they were talking, Arjuna killed so many people. And somebody said, no, Bhima is more powerful than Arjuna. They're talking about power, of Bhima and Arjuna. And Sahadev asked Krishna, my dear Krishna, what do you think? Who's more powerful here? Who have killed more people here? Arjuna or Bhima? Krishna says, I do not know. And Sahadev says, how you do not know? You were there in the battlefield, you were in the chariot. And Krishna said, yes, I was in the chariot, but I was not concentrating in the battle because your brother Arjun always been disturbing me with his own sentiment. So I have to turn back and talk to him. I do not know who killed peace people here. And Sahadev asked, how do I know that? Whether Arjun killed more people or Bhima killed more people? And Krishna says, Paprigan is there on top of the tree, bring him down. So the head was hanging there, they brought him down. So they asked Papriga, what do you think? Who killed more people, Arjuna or Bhima? Papriga says, I never seen any of these people kill anybody here. None of the people killed anybody. I only saw Krishna Sudarshan went and killed everybody. And these two people here beating the dead snake and thinking that they have killed the snake. Only Krishna have done everything. Arjuna asked Krishna, Kya himeko bhavanugra rupam, what is the mission of coming to the world? Krishna said, Kalosmi loka saikar pravada lokan samartham iya pravarta rite pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve evasite prajanike. I am the time. I've come to take away, kill everybody here except the Pandavas. Everybody else will be finished. Your Switzerland will be finished, your Swiss bank will be finished, and everybody will be finished. Only maybe remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. Go back to Krishna. So depend on Krishna and everything. And take, here, Krishna was very happy with the Prachetas because they declared to Krishna that you are our ultimate goal of life. And we are totally satisfied accepting you as our ultimate goal. So accept Krishna as ultimate goal. And what about your wife? What about your husband? What about your children? Keep them as assistant to help, help you to achieve your ultimate goal. Your ultimate goal is to go back to Krishna, and take the help of your wife to go back to Krishna. Take the help of your husband. Take the help of your children to go back to Krishna. How about they are not interested? Like Prabhupada asked them, do you want coffee? Or you want... Prabhupada asked his wife, isn't it? Whom you love more?
Tea or me?
Tea or me? And she said, tea. Prabhupada said, be happy with your tea. And he came to America, he said, I left one family, but Krishna has given me so many family around the world. So Krishna will take care of you everything, more better than everybody else in your life. But always try to see how to assist. First important thing, if you've got a family, try to help your family first. And if you are not, that easy, and don't waste your time. Krishna told the Duryodhana, he said, look, why not you make peace with the Pandavas? For me, Krishna says, you Kauravas, you are important, you Pandavas, you also important. He says that, the Kauravas, the Pandavas, they are like a forest. Kauravas, you are like, the animals in the forest. So now the forest needs the animals needs the forest. To protect the forest, there are animals. To protect the animals, there are forests. Krishna says, side by side, live peacefully in the world, don't fight. For me, you are important, they are also important. One like a forest, one like an animal. But they are not ready to listen. So Krishna said, to save, a house in the village, you give up one person, in a family to save a family. You can give up one person to save rest of the family members. And he said, you can give up a family to save a village. You can give up a village to save a city. You can give up a city to save a country. You can give up a country to save, the universe. And you can give up everything to save yourself. If you are not a good swimmer, you're not going to help anybody to swim across from the cycle of repeated birth and death. So from the very beginning, we must always see how to help each other. But finally, you must know that, I'm here to save myself. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for being here this morning. Any questions, any doubts? Yeah.
Thank you much for the lecture. Krishna, he has so much names. And why are the three names? Krishna, he has so much names. And why are the three names in Mahamantra so special?
Oh, Hare, Krishna, Rama. Okay, Hare is the energy. And Krishna is the all-attractive presence, the Lord Himself. And Rama is the happiness. That is the, we said the power, the Krishna Sakti in the three names, that very difficult for you to directly to approach the sun planet. But you can easily approach the sun shining. So it's very more easy to approach Krishna's energy. And approaching Krishna's energy leads you to approaching Krishna in your life, and that makes you, Ram means, makes you more happier in your life. So the people that Sastra Ramante Yogino Nante Satyananda Chit Atmani Iti Rama Padine, so Param Brahma Vijay, the yogis are sitting in the forest, but they are very satisfied, very happy because they are chanting the name of Ram. Ram means happy. So we need, joy and happiness in our life. That, will let us, keep us more into the existence of this material world, to ultimately go back to Krishna. To do that, you need a blessing of Krishna. So you approach Krishna through the holy name, through his energy. So the three names, like the seed, becomes very important in our life. Hare, Krishna and Rama.
Hare Krishna. Do you know what you need to do to get killed by Krishna?
Oh, what you need to do to get killed by Krishna?
Yes.
You are going to put me into a big trouble. I'm going to end up in the prison in Switzerland. Huh? So the time Krishna came with his weapon, Sudarshan, so 500 years ago, Krishna came with another weapon, that is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you get killed by chanting Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Maharaj, for the lecture. You said that we should get out of the movie of our life.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that Krishna's pastimes and happenings that are eternally happening in the spiritual world are the movie that I still also didn't saw, and there is a screenplay, scenario, how to say,
Yeah.
in written form, and I could read it. So my question is, I will be eager to live the movie of my life if I could participate in real movie.
Yeah.
So how and when it's possible to really, to look and watch that real movie? Maybe this is my doubt.
Well, Prahlad Maharaj told his father, he said, Tat sadhu manne suravarya dehinam sada sammagyadiram. He said somebody fallen into the material world and further they are taken up a family life. They are like a fallen into the dark well. He said always they are unhappy about their life. And he told his father, nice Sammati, he says that, only way for you to become happy, you go to Vrindavan and surrender to Krishna. And more easy, he says that, surrender to the devotee of Krishna. They are not having, any, contamination in their heart. They are free of any kinds of contamination. By association of the devotees, he says, you'll get the blessing of Krishna. So only way, in the chapter 3, text 43, Krishna told Arjuna, that evam buddha param bhutva samsayatmanam atmanha jai satra mahabhavo. Kama rupa dura, the greatest enemy of the living being are the lusty desire. The desires are bringing us back again. And Krishna says, the only way to overcome, evam buddhe param bhutva. So only way is that through, spiritual intelligence you overcome through Krishna consciousness. There is no other shortcut for us to, come out from this problem of, life, only through Krishna consciousness. Then in the chapter 2, text 66, Krishna says, Nasti buddhir ayuktaksya nacha yuktaksya bhavana nacha bhavaita santir asantasya kuta. Only through Krishna consciousness you will have the spiritual intelligence. When you got a spiritual intelligence, you will have a steady mind. When you have a steady mind, then you will have a peace in your life. When you have a peace, then you will have a happiness. He said, how the happiness can come if you don't have a peace? How the peace can come if you don't have a steady mind? How the steady mind can come if you are spiritually, your intelligence is not spiritualized? How the intelligence can spiritualize if you are not connected to Krishna, in Krishna consciousness? So everything only through, giving yourself to Krishna, and automatically, you will be, coming out from this, miserable condition of life. We are trying to satisfy each other, but it's not possible, So only way is that, try to satisfy Krishna, Tat Buddhaya, Tat Atmanam. Beautifully Krishna explained in this third chapter. Tat Buddhaya, Tat Atmanam, Tat Nishitam, Tat Parayana. He said, by surrendering one's intelligence, by surrendering one's mind, by surrendering one's faith, and by surrendering one's Atma into Krishna, he becomes free from the miseries of life. We cannot expect 100% result when we are holding something back within us. We have to let go. Whatever we are holding back is all false ego, false identification, falsely identifying with anything, not going to be happy and peaceful in your life. Okay, try your best, and you're already doing very good. From Siberia, you have become a devotee. That's not easy. People like us bit easy because we are coming from the Hindu background. So we have got some sort of idea, knowledge, some sort of connection with the Vedic culture. So it was a little bit easy for us to come to Krishna consciousness. And not like people like you always, residing in another country totally, out of Vedic culture. But then, you've been selected to be Krishna's devotee. So you got the blessing. And, you were sitting here this morning trying to understand Krishna consciousness. So actually you're doing very well. Keep going on in this manner with bit of tolerance and patience. And one day your life will be blessed and totally you are established in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Pramanande. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Oh, your favorite one. Very good, very good.
I'm translating from the Serbian language. Education comes from absence of the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
This is the education or unstable.
Yeah, unstable.
Unstable. It comes from absence of the ultimate goal.
Yeah, because you don't know about your life, so you're confused and you're sitting. Educated, don't know what to do, what to do. But when you are, focused and you are, committed, and you put your energy, then you are more clear.
Yeah. I like the things very much in the commentary.
Very kind.
Thank you so much.